Hello, and welcome to the recorded version of the Asana Sequence for Emanate 2021. In this class, we will connect with the snake and the eagle. We connect with the snake to shed any old skin, any old habits, any old ways that are no longer serving us. Let's leave those behind. In the last year, in the morning, giving it to the earth. And then we connect with the eagle to give us clear vision, guide our way. How can we emanate the love within? The eagle's clear vision. Let's set ourselves up for a year full of ease and fun. The third principle of this class that you will hear me refer to frequently is to not dump your power or sag your belly. And so I describe it as, and taking this moment here to connect with this sensation in seated or standing, however you are right now, you will be able to tuck your navel, your belly button, and just below, pulling that into your spine. Mula Bandha, pulling up your sex organs, your anus. That is Mulyanda Bandha, to keep our power within core. This is our power center, connection to the sun. Simply pulling your navel, your belly button into your spine. And now let it go. Hang your belly. Pull that navel in. Yes, we want to emanate and share the love we have within. But this is only sustainable if we are true to our skin. So now, let's rise. We'll start this practice on our feet. A blanket might come in handy. It's nice for Shavasana to put over top of your body, but no props are needed for this class. So coming to a standing position in Tadasana. Your big toes touch, your feet are parallel, perhaps for your body. It is more comfortable with your feet about hip-width distance apart. Our hands alongside our body to connect to Tadasana. Playing with the navel, engagement, pulling your core into your spine. It's this gentle, sustainable engagement. Standing tall in Tadasana, knees are slightly bent, our hips over top of our ankles, our shoulders over top of the hips, relaxed down our spine. Feeling the strength, stability of a mountain. Now, inhaling, reaching your arms up over your head, your hands come together, all your fingers clasp together, your pointers point up to the sky, Jupiter finger. Your thumbs wrap around one another. Ladies, your left is over top of your right. Men is the opposite. Keeping with that engagement, our power in our core as we connect with the eagle here. Closing your eyes and seeing the eagle soaring as you lean to the right. We call for clear vision. Feel that stretch along your left side of your body. Inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, folding over to the left. Clear vision. As you inhale, you come back to center, moving through 3 more of these to each side with your breath as you lean. Clear vision. Calling in that eagle wisdom. Feeling the stretch in your intercostal muscles in between your ribs. Opening up to whatever the eagle is guiding us to. Emanate in 2021. One more time each side. Clear vision. Clear vision. To bring your arms down, allowing the eagle to guide the mission. Now we will move into squat to each side, and you may have already been able to see I do not do the mirror image, so connect with your right side. It will appear opposite to me, and that is the leg. You'll step out as wide as you're able, keeping your shoulders over your hips and clapping your hands here, bending your knees as much as you can. Coming back to center, we clap our hands above our head, and then moving to the other side, hands down and up, getting our heart rate going, loosening up this skin so we can let it go. 2 more here to each side. Exhale, feel the energy moving, awakening within, loosening up any of that stale energy. Last side, and coming down, taking a moment into Tadasana. Feel the heart rate rise, perhaps the new blood circulation, and then coming down onto your back. If you have any lower back pain when you lay directly on your back, I'm just simply rolling the blanket here. You can put it underneath your knees and lay down. It eliminates any strain you may feel there. Perhaps you want this blanket on top of you. Your arms are alongside your body with your palms face up. Your feet are about mat width distance apart. Breathing in through your nose. Audibly exhaling through your mouth. letting the day go thus far. Inhaling through your nose, watching where that breath goes. As you exhale, sinking deeper into Shavasana, to corpse pose, allowing your body to rest in the earth, feeling her support as you can feel the skin already start to shed. Taking this time to allow your mind to list off what is it that you want to let go of. I release this emotion. I let go of this habit. Anything and everything that you see that you are ready to let go of. List it all right now. If you draw a blank, just simply call upon the snake. Trust in its divine wisdom, its instinct to let go. Of whatever needs to be let go of. Now, the intention for today's class is to emanate love. To have love at the root of your actions, your words. Your tasks, your jobs. If you would like a specific intention, and how can love help you, guide you somewhere in your life, and choosing that mantra, sentence, a couple words now. Throughout class, I will refer to the intention as love. Repeating now your words. Your specific intention. And seeing the eagle, trusting her clear vision to guide you to that intention. As we allow the snake to enable us to shed what no longer serves. Bringing movement to your hands, rolling your wrists, perhaps your ankles. Maybe bending your elbows, straightening your arms up overhead, stretching your fingertips to the top of your mat, your toes to the bottom, bending your knees. Any kind of movement that you need before rolling onto your belly, bringing your hands below your shoulders, setting up for Cobra, Bhujangasana. Your feet are flat on the earth, the tops pushing in to her strength as we inhale, gently lifting the chin and chest, pulling the crown of the head. This engagement is all coming from your spine. Your hands could probably lift off of the earth, not necessary, simply an illustration of the strength coming from your spine. Gently tucking your chin and now bringing your forehead down. Your arms alongside your body. And just taking this moment to connect with your lower spine. How does it feel? Inhale your hands back up underneath your shoulders. Now bring them out just a little. My elbows are directly above my wrists, and my hands are going to crawl forward about a hand length or two. Forehead is on the earth, and as I inhale, I tent my fingers so my fingertips are pushing into the earth, and I raise my chest off of the mat. Fingers are just gently pushing as, again, this strength is coming from the spine. We're waking up the snake here, and as we exhale, the forehead comes back to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale back down. I like to call these Bhujangasana pumps. Inhale, rising, seeing that cobra dancing out of that beautiful wicker basket. Exhale down as the man's playing the flute. Symbol of simple connection. Simple. Perhaps I use that word a little too much. Exhale, forehead to the earth. Playing with your hand placement and how it feels comfortable for your arms. We're going to do two more. Inhale, feeling your heart open. Just a gentle push with your hands. Perhaps you want to come higher, feeling the stretch along the front of your body. Exhale back down. Waking up this snake. Loosening the skin. Perhaps you can see yourself already slithering forward as you exhale, your forehead comes to the ground. Letting that skin go as we move into a new way, a new time. Pushing back onto all fours. Your wrists below your shoulders. Inhale, the navel comes to the earth. The chest pulls forward for cow. Exhale, rounding your spine. Moving as deep, as slow as your body feels the need to do. Breathing in between your shoulder blades here in cat, and inhale. Coming into cow, the belly button reaches for the earth. The heart forward, your chin is slightly tucked. And two more at your own breath, own rhythm of your body. The inhale takes you to cow. The exhale to cat. Cow and cat. Coming to neutral, bringing your toes together, your knees come wide, and your sit bones back to your heels. This is Balasana, child's pose. If at any time throughout practice you need to come back to your center to find your balance, I encourage you to come here. Take a break, to rest and reconnect. Reestablish your equilibrium in Balasana. It soothes our nervous system. It's a massage for the organs as our belly rests into the thighs. It's grounding. Having our third eye or forehead resting into Mother Earth. Okay, so just know this is always available to you. Inhaling, pushing back up to all fours. We'll curl our toes under. Hands are firmly established on the mat, fingers wide, and we bring our knees up and our sit bones to reach for the sky into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keeping your stance as wide as it is. You may even want to widen it. Ideally, coming into plank, your shoulders are over your wrists and your feet. Oh, there's Oka now. Can you look at the camera? You can flop down. And now we'll push back up into that downward facing dog. Okay, just for you, Oki, we'll have some fun. Let's walk our dog, bending one knee, straightening the other, pulling our armpits into the mat, changing legs. And now, wiggling our tail a little, having some fun. Feeling that stretch. In the backs of your legs. And now coming into stillness. Lengthening the spine. From here, looking in between your hands, connecting with your right foot. Maybe you want to lift it up to the sky, wiggle it about, and then bringing it in between your hands. Take a couple steps perhaps, and bringing your back knee to the earth. Your fingertips can come only to the ground, creating more space for that leg. As we come into Anjaneyasana, we inhale our arms up to the sky, feeling the stretch in the left hip flexor, both hips facing forward. So we open up our heart to the sky, lifting our heart instead of simply dumping back that power, engaging the core slightly, trusting you'll get the back bend, the stretch along your whole side, front side of your body. To reach to the sky, emanating that heart energy. We'll exhale our hands back down. Beautiful. Stepping that right knee back to meet the left. Curling the toes under, lifting the knees and raising the sit bones to the sky. One breath here in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Connecting with that playful puppy within as we inhale, lifting that left leg up to the sky, looking in between your hands and seeing that left foot come and rest right in between your hands. Your back knee, your right knee comes to the earth. Your toe can uncurl or stay curled under, whatever feels best. As you inhale, reaching your arms up to the sky, both of your hips are facing the top of your mat, your shoulders down. Slight engagement of the navel to the spine as we lift our heart to the sky. Perhaps your arms want to move. Really get that heart energy circulating with some circles of your shoulders. This might be small circles. They might be big, close to your ears. Keeping with a strong navel, so open up our hearts in stillness for one moment and exhale, bringing your hands back to the earth. Stepping back to all fours, curling the toes under, preparing the hands with wide fingers as we push up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Creating length in the spine here, bending your knees as much as you need to really feel that extension come from the crown of your head, pulling in between your hands, gentle hanging of the neck here. The sit bones are pulling. They just want to reach for the moon. Perhaps your heels are working their way down, but that is of no importance. Our back, happy, long, naturally curved spine is our focus here. Inhaling, walking your feet into your hands, one step at a time. And then we'll hang here in Uttanasana for a moment, letting everything go. Feeling the stresses, that skin release from your shoulders. one droplet at a time, and then we can inhale and rise, unrolling one vertebrae at a time, coming to a upright position. Your neck is the last to come up. Stand tall, feeling. How does it feel to be in your skin now? Any new sensations? From here, we'll step back with the right leg. As we do so, the right arm moves in front of your body to windmill back behind your body. Coming into Virabhadrasana 2. The back leg is at a 90-degree angle, heel aligned to heel. The front foot is straight ahead. You can see that big toe beside your knee. Or if you can't see it, you can feel the knee pulling to the pinky side. Arms straight out from your shoulders and looking over that middle front finger as you check your navel to your spine, really opening our heart here, keeping our power within. As we share our love to the world, we repeat, I have the stamina and the strength. I have the stamina and the strength. I have the stamina and the strength. This time, inhaling, reaching forward, reaching, and now that left elbow comes to your left knee. As your right arm comes up and overhead, your palm faces down. You can look to the sky, you can look to the earth, look to the screen in front of you if you'd like, whatever feels best for your neck. Expanding our heart here, pushing that left knee back, opening up our hip flexors here, and in our next inhale, we'll transition back through Virabhadrasana 2 to humble warrior, bringing that left arm up to the sky, the right arm back. Calling this humble warrior doesn't quite feel right. So if you know of a different name, please comment below, I guess. So you look to the sky, and now coming back into Virabhadrasana 2, feeling those strong legs. You've got this one more time. I have the stamina and the strength. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Place both of your feet to the screen. And as you exhale, hands together in front of your body, and you fold forward. Hands come to the earth. Hang your head. Prasarita Padottanasana. Feel it all relax. Maybe you want to widen your stance here. Bring your hands in between your feet. If you have headstand or tripod in your practice, feel free to practice here. If you don't, then moving towards bringing the crown of your head to the earth. Hands maybe to your ankles. Your hands to your hips now as you inhale, we'll rise. Strong back, navel engaged. We inhale. Let's hop our feet together. Help that lymphatic system. Beautiful. Stepping to the top of your mat for the other side. This time, stepping the left leg back as wide as you are able. This side may be completely different. Just checking with your stance, heel to heel alignment. Front knee is bent. Your knee is pulling to the pinky side of your foot. Perhaps you can see your big toe as your arms come up to your shoulders. We're working towards our feet below our ankles. I said that wrong. Our feet below our hands eventually. But that is a very wide, expansive stance for our hips. So where are your hips at that you can maintain this for a number of breaths as we repeat, looking out over our middle finger. I have the stamina and the strength. Is that eagle soaring in front of you? I have the stamina and the strength. I have the stamina and the strength, feeling your chest is wide open, expanding that heart energy. And as you inhale, I begin to pull forward, exhale, bringing that right elbow to your right knee, the left arm up and overhead, the palm facing down. If this has kinked your shoulder, felt uncomfortable in any way, perhaps coming back down and in front another way. Just playing with what feels best for your body. You can always too bring that hand down to your waist. As you open up your heart, perhaps looking to the sky, seeing your love grow, watching the eagle soar, trusting in his clear vision, perhaps looking forward is better for your neck or to the earth. Feeling that beautiful expansion in your hip flexors, your inner thighs, opening of your heart, and in your next inhale, we'll rise, coming through Virabhadrasana 2 to bring that right hand up to the sky. The left comes behind your back. For reverse warrior, perhaps it can be called. Whatever the name, enjoying the stretch on your right side of your body. Feeling that skin release, the tension let go, and then exhale, coming back. One more breath here in Virabhadrasana 2. I have the stamina and the strength. I have the stamina and the strength. Inhaling, your feet facing forward. Here is jumping your hands together and your feet together, and then marching that out. Coming to the top of your mat, you'll move into Virabhadrasana 1. This stance is a little bit shorter as you step back with your right foot. The back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. The front knee bends. Both of your hips are facing forward. The back leg is as straight as you are able. If you hyperextend, bending that a little. And now checking with your power center. Is that core tucked in to your spine? You holding that power in while we inhale and raise our arms, opening our heart, emanating love, connecting with your intention here. As you look perhaps up to the ceiling gently, feeling a minor compression in your spine, a stretch in that right calf behind your knee. And now exhaling, folding forward, your hands come alongside your body and meet behind your back. Your fingers wrap around each other as they pull to the sky. Ladies, your left thumb over top of your right. And your left elbow, shoulder is relaxing on your knee. Humble warrior, letting it go to the earth, allowing that snake to take whatever no longer serves. And as we inhale, coming up to Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1, hips are forward, shoulders down the back. Our exhale, we're going to move back forward into humble warrior, stretching our arms up. On your inhale, coming up, and one more time, coming down to humble warrior, hands clasped, pulling those shoulders open to your edge, to what feels just past good. And as you inhale, emanating that love from your heart again, rising tall. Exhale, hands come down and feet step together, marching it out. Stepping back with your left foot this time, coming to about a 45-degree angle, bending that right knee, hips are facing forward. As you inhale, our arms rise, our navel tucks into the spine, a gentle tuck of the chin as we open up our heart to the sky, emanating love, coming to your intention, repeating it here. I emanate love. Seeing the eagle guide our way. Exhaling, bringing your arms alongside your body in front of you, clasping behind your back. Pulling the hands away from your spine to the sky, allowing that right shoulder to perhaps rest on your knee. As yes, you can be a fierce warrior, but we also are a humble one. Trusting in the snake wisdom, the power of Mother Earth, giving it all to them now. So inhale, we rise strong. If you find your balance is a little wobbly, then perhaps widening your stance just a little. Your feet can be more like they're on train tracks than a balance beam. Inhale, lifting your heart, and as you exhale, coming back down to humble warrior, stretching that shoulder, reaching your hands behind your back, up to the sky. Inhale, releasing, moving into Virabhadrasana 1, opening up your heart. Your palms are facing one another as your navel is tucked to your spine. Exhale, coming back to humble warrior, reaching with clasped hands, perhaps holding your thumb Inhale. Coming back to Virabhadrasana 1, feeling strong and steady, firmly established with the earth as you step forward. March that out. And we'll come to Tadasana. Center and ground. Strong mountain pose. Now I'll do a quick demonstration of the next asana, as it can have a couple different levels from beginner to a more practiced yoga student, advanced, I guess they may say. So establishing a firm foundation in our foot is the first step. And rising with your right leg is phase 1. This can be the first phase in Garudasana. Perhaps your arms, the right comes under the left and you hug your body. Or maybe you're ready to wrap that right leg around your left. This can be the next level, or else the fullest expression I am able to show is my fingers of my right hand wrap around the wrist of my left hand, working towards your palms touching. Okay? And then to come out, we'll unravel, and I will guide you there. So coming to a firm foundation through your left foot. Feeling all four corners rooted into the earth as you inhale and lift your right leg. Then bringing your arms out with the right underneath the left. I today am simply going to give myself a hug and stay here as I wrap the right leg around the left. Your toe can touch the earth if that helps for your balance. Your arms again can come into the fuller expression if you'd like. And choosing a point on the screen behind me or on the floor in front of you as your dristi. Seeing the eagle within, perhaps bending down, touching your knees to your shoulder. And they are only able to swoop in and catch that fish so quick because they perch. Now opening up our wings, flying, expanding like the eagles guided us, and bringing that foot back down. March that out, maybe roll your left ankle a little before we move into the next side, grounding into your right foot, feeling all four corners. Ball underneath your big toe, below your pinky toe, the outsides of your heel pushing into the earth as you lift your left leg. Your arms come up, your left wraps underneath your right. Perhaps your left leg wraps around your right leg. Coming to your dristi point, your focal point. Checking with your navel, your strong abdominal saves your back, sharing in the weight that is carried. Perhaps you'd like to play with your balance, bringing your knees and your elbows to touch. When you're ready, you have your goal set, your eagle's shown you, spread your wings. It's time, wow, to soar. And then coming back, standing for a moment in Tadasana, feeling your body. How does it feel today? After this movement, after this standing sequence, we'll now move onto the mat, and I will demonstrate Ustrasana before I guide you into practice it. So I like to curl my toes under, because perhaps on the second time of practicing, you'll want to bring your hands down to your ankles. My hips are over top of my knees. Hands come to my sacrum. Lower spine resting the crest of your hips. And as I inhale, I feel my heart lifting and expanding. As I exhale, I relax. I naturally start to come back. And as I inhale, my heart opens wider. And I'm able to expand my chest, and exhaling, come back. Our next inhale, my heart opens. I'm lifting it up to the sky. My chin is tucked. That is what works best for my neck. Now, exhaling, dropping my hands down to my ankles, lift my heart, the hips aligned over the knees. And you can play with your neck here. This is a big stretch. Feeling whatever feels best for your neck in Ustrasana. Inhale, bringing a hand back to your hip. And the next, unrolling your feet and coming into a moment of feeling any new sensations. So now, please join me, coming up onto your knees, your hands to your lower back, thumbs rest on the outside, my hips, curling my toes under. And as I inhale, I open up my heart to the sky. Exhaling, relaxing back. Inhaling, my heart up to the sky. Exhaling, sinking in deeper to Ustrasana, camel pose. Inhaling, expanding the heart, stretching that navel, front abdominal, relax back. And your next inhale, coming up, uncurling the feet and resting your hands on your thighs, taking a moment here to feel your heart center, your shoulders. any new sensations. As your heart is wide open, emanating that love, you opening to the eagle, as the snake shedding its skin. Inhale, pushing up. Practice one more time. Ustrasana, curling your toes under, especially if you feel you may reach back for your ankles. And as you inhale, reaching your heart to the sky. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale, reaching your heart to the sky, feeling your whole front body expand as you exhale, leaning back, your thighs pulling forward. Perhaps you're able to reach back with your hands to more full expression of Ustrasana, pulling the hips forward, the heart to the sky. I recommend tucking the chin, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling, one hand comes up to your hip, the next comes up, throwing your feet and coming down. Taking a moment here, feel into Ustrasana. Into the places in your body that Ustrasana has worked, has moved, has created new sensations for. Now, if you have a blanket, I am a big advocate and fan of sitting up on one, or a block book, a little meditation stool. Bringing your sit bones just to the edge of it, your feet in front of you, pulling that right foot sole into your left thigh. For Janu Shirshasana, simply folding forward here. Your hands can come alongside your body, to your ankle, toes to the sky. Perhaps you want to stack your fists and rest your forehead here. Beginning to unwind, so let everything go in this flow. Stretching into the back of your leg. Being mindful of your lower spine. So we just went from compression to flexion here, to completely opposite movements, directions. Movement. Inhale, slowly rising. Bringing that right knee up. Perhaps you'd like to bring the right foot sole to the outside of your left knee. Perhaps you'd like to stay right here. Either is perfect. And bring the right hand right behind your back, pushing perhaps on that block. The left will reach to the sky and maybe hug this right knee in as you twist towards the right. Or else perhaps up and the left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. And those two use a little push on each other to twist towards the right. Opening up or creating length rather in your spine as you twist and open up your shoulders. Maybe you look behind your back or look out in front of you. Whatever feels best for your neck. As you inhale, creating length in your spine, and exhale, twisting a little deeper. Inhale, unrolling, straightening that leg, leaning back for a moment, balancing out your legs before inhaling the left foot sole into the right inner thigh. Here, folding forward, your navel comes towards the thigh. Your hands can come alongside your calf, on your shin perhaps, maybe reaching for your foot. And let your head hang, stack your fists, and rest your forehead there, whatever feels best for your body. I like to call myself a yoga guide, as I believe the real teacher is your body. I am simply trained and can guide you. Inhaling, pushing up with your hands to a seated position. I can simply guide you through the asana, explaining what they are intended to look like. As we bring our left knee up, perhaps crossing it over the right leg. You need to shift, falling off of your block before you bring your left hand behind you, inhaling the right to the sky and twist to hug that knee perhaps, or bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left knee and twisting towards the left, pushing with your elbow to the knee to open up a little deeper, inhaling as you create length in your spine, feeling yourself grow, and you exhale and you twist a little deeper. Inhaling, unrolling, untwisting, straightening that leg. With both of your legs straight, fold forward into Paschimottanasana. Your hands come to where they are comfortable. Your elbows rest on your shins and hold your head here. Perhaps your hands are on the earth, bearing some of the weight as gravity pulls you down closer and closer to kissing those knees. Imagine that it will happen one day. And love them. Oh no, I love those knees. And now inhale, pushing yourself up. Sitting here for a moment and feeling. How does the body feel after your asana practice today? Now as you make your way onto your back, let all that go. As Lay down into Shavasana. You may want to do a little happy baby or wind releasing pose, which is simply hugging your knees into your torso. Or happy baby, your hands come in between your legs. Reach for your feet. Your knees come alongside your torso, and you have some fun. Roll around with it, straightening one leg, bending the other, or maybe you enjoy the stillness. Your whole back is pushing into the earth. When you're ready, coming onto your back with your legs straight alongside the mat. Your palms face up. Your shoulders fall into the earth. Staying there in Shavasana. Relaxing your face muscles. Letting go of any tension in between your eyes. Feeling your cheeks soften. Your shoulders rest heavier on the mat. Feeling your arms release completely. We have let the eagle soar today. This is our time to connect with the snake, allowing it to slither forward. We sink heavier into the earth, shedding that old skin. As we feel our spine completely relax into the earth. Our hips release, relax completely. Feel your hands rest heavier on your mat. Your thighs completely relax. Your calves sink into the earth. There is no weight for them to bear right now. The muscles can release as your heels rest heavy on the earth and your toes flop out. All of your weight is released into the earth. So you allow yourself few moments of integration time. Like being here, enjoying the lightness of your body as you can feel all of the weight relax into the earth. Let your breath be at your own rhythm. As you gift yourself this time to integrate all the new information your cells, your muscles and bones acquired, woke up, or embraced in practice today. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. This is where I will begin to guide you to wake up, to come back, bring gentle movement to your hands, your feet, rolling your wrists and your ankles. Bending your elbows, stretching. Your hands, the top of the mat to the bottom of the mat. Hugging your knees into your body, perhaps rocking and rolling a little. I'll warn you before you look at your screen that I have moved a little closer. Now rolling over to one side and just taking a moment in fetal position. You have no doubt shed some skin through this practice. We have allowed the snake to work its magic of rebirth, to being slow, gentle with yourself. There can be a rawness. When we let go of old ways and stepping into new. Our skin can feel different. Now, pushing ourselves up to a seated position. Your hands to heart center. I thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Practicing with me in this yoga journey. The light in me bows to and recognizes that same source of pure light and love and unconditional happiness is within you. Namaste.